morning, beautiful people. It is Friday. It is Friday. It is May 16th. Can you believe it's May 16th already? I'm here at the square, and I'm going to show you all of that as I walk up. But my car, which is over there, I had to peel leaves off from it from the storm last night. It got pelted. It needs to be washed, but we're going to get storms tonight before then, and the temperature drops, so not going to wash it yet. So if you're be prepared, we could have some storms tonight, and then it's going to get cold. So if you're going to Railroad Days tomorrow for the parade, wear a jacket. That's my advice. Today is Pizza Party Day and National Barbecue Day. I say barbecue yourself a pizza or have a barbecue pizza. Invite some friends over, have a party. It is also National Love a Tree Day. And as I told my sister, well, my name is Treeha. You're supposed to love me. And she says, oh, just today? And I'm like, no, every day. It's also National Endangered Species Day. So gotta put a, man, that's beautiful. Put a shout out from my good friend, Ollie the Otter. Save the river otters. Save the river otters. I can't stress that enough. Oh, look, there's something here. Dedicated, oh, sorry about that. That wind caught it. Dedicated to Betty Sleesman, Girl Scouts of Owasso. Well, that's cool. It is also National Shades Day. I'll try to post a picture on the bottom of this. I have like 3 or 4 different sunglasses I tried on today and took a photo, like which one's better. So our little history lessons for today is in 1948, Alto Reed, the saxophonist for Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, was born. You can hear it, right? You can hear the saxophone for turn the page, right? Because I can. In 1965, Campbell's Soup introduced SpaghettiOs. I know they were Franco-American SpaghettiOs back then. They are now Campbell's, and I think that's gonna change. Oh, it's a souped-up golf cart. In honor of those who served and in memory of those who died in the Korean War. And then I also, what? I don't know where Champion Brick is from. I know the Friesica brick. I do know that. And they're from here, but is Champion the one out there on 21 by, I don't know what the place is now, the old Gigi's, but I don't know what it's called now. But on this day in 1966, the Beach Boys released their album Pet Sounds. And I'm a huge Beach Boy fan. I was instrumental in bugging SiriusXM a few years ago into starting a Beach Boys channel. I bugged them in March because it was a cold, awful day. And I'm like, and they started it. They didn't do it this year that I saw, and I looked because I am a huge Beach Boys fan. But Pet Sounds has my favorite Beach Boys song, which is Sloop John B. And I love it. It says, come on, Sloop John B., my grandfather and me. I just love that song. I just love it. It's my favorite. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like all the others, but that one's my absolute favorite. I'm just walking around the courtyard here. It's so beautiful. And then in 1983, I was telling my sister Darlene this last night, Motown 25 aired. And for those of us who were around, remember it very well. It was the day that Michael Jackson introduced us to the moonwalk. You can see it now, right? On this is funny because you're going to have a different update tomorrow or the next day that goes with this. On this day in 1986, the season finale of Dallas, Pam rolls out of bed because she hears somebody in the shower, and she goes in, and Bobby's in the shower. Well, the year before, they had killed Bobby off, and it was all a dream. The last year had all been a dream. And for those of you who don't know Dallas, like, that was a big deal. Like, I mean, not as big as Who Shot JR, but it was a big deal. Like, it was hilarious. Because that's the funny thing. We still reference it today. You know, it's like, wow. And then something that's near and dear to my family's heart is on this day in 1990, we lost legendary puppeteer Jim Henson to pneumonia. Huge Muppet fan. I want to say it's the 70th anniversary of the Muppets. Like recently. Like, who doesn't love Kermit, right? Everybody loves Kermit. And I will put this on record right now. The all-time best version of A Christmas Carol is by far the Muppets. With Michael Caine. Oh, look, they got some lilacs. Very few. They got a couple. But it is by far the best of the Muppets. Well, no, it's the best of the Christmas carols too, but it's the best Muppets too. Don't get me wrong. I would follow that by Muppets in Space. You know, follow that bird. Kermit's in that. They're Muppets. Jim Henson, you know. And I will say this, as I say Christmas Carol, I believe that was made after Jim Henson passed. I want to say his son was a part of that. So, did a great job. Like, I know it doesn't go with this, but I'm a huge Charlie Brown fan and Peanuts. And I was shocked how good the movie was a few years ago. They did a great job with that. I have it. Of course I have it. I think this is something. Let's go check it out. Also Rotary Club. This tree was planted by the West Rotary Club to give lasting testament, I think it's moved in, to the belief that there is peace through service. April 25th, 2013. All right, 13. Oh, look at how big this tree is. It's doing pretty well. You know me, I find a sign, I'll go read it. But, you know, I think I said yesterday in my video about not going back and watching things. You know, things that we grew up watching and they remake them usually are awful. Here we go. Oh, look at that. In honor of Mrs. Josephine Nicholson McDowell, I think that's a full N, better known as the G.I. Joe, who operated Joe's telephone home. She dedicated 54 years of service and deep love in many different ways to all armed services. She always, sorry, I have allergies and the wind's blowing. She always said she never sent a man to war without love to back him. When a man puts on the uniform of my country, he becomes my concern. August 3rd, 1990 to January 11th, 1975. I don't know you, G.I. Joe. You are awesome. You are a true American hero. What one is this? This is Vietnam. So, Next weekend is Memorial Weekend. And they usually start here. I don't know if I can read that. Fayette Square, Memorial Plaza. It's got the militaries in honor of those who served and in memory of those who died in World War II. Look at that. I don't even know if I got it. No, I don't. I have to back up some more. And then you've got the flag, the POW flag. But I'm going to come closer for the names. And these are names, if you're from here, you know these last names. Arnold, Blair, let's see, Brookman. I'm trying to pick ones that aren't common. Oliver, we're on the corner of Oliver Street, so McAvoy. There's a Goward. I always think of Mr. Goward from, actually I think that's coming up too. Something with Jimmy Stewart in there. So, a lot of Reeds around here. Of course, we have Reed Road. This is cool. They start the parade off here, and then they march up to Oak Hill Cemetery, which I don't know if I put that on the same page when we were out there. This is like, it's really hard to walk in. But we've got the Blue Star Memorial up here. I want to come over to that before heading back. Didn't have a lot for today. I think tomorrow either. There's a couple of days. There's not really a lot of stuff. Maybe we should make some history on those days. So in the future, we have something. It's an idea. And then here's some more of the flowers from somebody walking. Look at this tulip. It is like really tall. Okay. Blue Star Memorial, a tribute to the armed forces that have defended the United States of America. Sponsored by the Owasso Garden Club. We have mentioned them before. In cooperation with the American Legion Post 57, which is right over there. And then Owasso Marine Corps and the VFW Women's Auxiliary. Oh, I missed him. I don't want to step in their garden. Can you see him? Almost walked right by him looking at the sign. So, it's Friday. It's the Mr. Owasso kickoff tonight. So I'm not sure if we're going to that. The guys are out of town. So we talked about a girls' night. And I don't know, like, if we're doing that, or if, oh, hey, look, Fayette Square. This land was set aside for public park by Alfred Williams, A.L., and Benjamin Oliver Williams, founded Owasso in 1838. That is cool. I didn't know what their middle names were. I see them all the time as A.L. and B.O., but I've never seen their real names. So something new. Honestly, in most towns, this would be your city hall or your town square. It really is for us, even though our courthouse is in Corona, so we don't really have one here in the city, but we have a city hall. And it's a nice building, but it's along the river. You know, it's kind of odd that we don't have a town square, but we do. We have one right here. Look at this tree. It's trying to take over. But I don't have a lot for today. The storm last night kept me up, so I'm a little tired. And I had trouble loading my video because my camera decided it wanted to do system updates in the middle of the night when I tried to upload. So, want to wish a happy birthday to my cousin Angie Price and my cousin George Nash. Happy birthday, guys. Love you both. And Angie's on my mom's side. George is on my dad's. And oddly enough, But they're both my grandmother's side, though. They're cousins on my grandmother's side. Remember this. Attitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Optimism is a choice. Kindness is a choice. And respect is a choice. So make good decisions today. Go out. Have fun. Oh, wait. We found another. Look at that. In loving memory of Sharon Randy. That's cool. That is cool. I wonder if she was a veteran. I don't know. Oh, school bus. So, yep, go out, have fun. It's Railroad Days, I guess, like I said, this weekend. If you go to the parade, wear a jacket tomorrow. I'm hoping to get over there. I don't know. Seems like every time I turn around, something new is like, oh, we're doing this. So, I don't know. But I hope you all have a blessed day, and we will talk again.